Hello. Today we're going to be making histographs, bar graphs, and pie charts in Google Sheets and bringing them over to Google Docs. For this demonstration, the data we're going to be using is most medals won in the Olympics, specifically the Summer Olympics. We're just doing the top 20 countries to keep the data easy to read. Alrighty. So right now we're in Google Sheets. I've copied over my data from Wikipedia, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click into a blank cell, click Insert, click Chart, and it's going to create a pre-generated chart. This is a blank chart. It has no data in it yet, and the first thing we're going to do is put some data in it. If you look over on the right side of your screen, the chart editor has opened, and the third option down is data range. If you click this box right here, it'll open up a pane so you can select data range. What you want to do is you just want to highlight the range of data you want, which is all the data in our case, except for rank. We don't need rank. And you'll see that it fills this text field with the cells you highlighted. So our first cell being B1 and our last cell being F21. Alrighty, now we click OK. It'll automatically populate our graph or chart in this case. A little bit of advice: assuming that you have your first row be like your like main body data, your x-axis data, um, and assuming that you have headers at the top, use row 1 headers. This may not say row 1, it will say whatever the first row is that you use. So if you were to start a chart way down here on 32, it would say use row 32 as headers. This just prevents these variables from entering your data and making it inaccurate. Alrighty, so in this case, Google has decided that our data is best viewed as a bar graph, calls it a column chart. Um, if that's not the case, and like you want it in a different format, like let's just say we want it in like more of like a histograph kind of style, we can click chart type and click on, in our case, column chart, and come down here to area charts and select a more appropriate chart. Um, for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to do a bar graph or a bar chart because it just makes more sense. Alrighty, so now we have all the information. You can resize your graph by just pulling on the corners. You can add more variables, so they call them series. So like gold is a series, and it just takes all this information that's in this column and applies it to the gold, which we can see is blue, and it applies it to the gold bar on everything. Alrighty. Yeah, and the x-axis, as we wanted it, is NOC, which is Nation of Contestant, I believe. And so, yeah. Now, let's say you wanted to get a little bit fancier with this, and you wanted to do something like, not have gold be blue. You can go down to Series. You click Customize. You go to Series. From the first drop down, you choose the variable you want to change, and then you can change the color of the autofill, which is the color of the bar itself. So for myself, I really want gold to be more of a yellow. And I want silver to be more of a gray, and I want bronze to be kind of a bit more of an orangey color. And for totals, I want those to be blue. Just makes it easier to read, in my opinion. Alrighty. Now we have this completed, and now we need to bring it over to our Google Doc, which is up here in the tabs. So what we need to do is we need to select these three dots, go down to copy chart, and you can't just right click it because if you see it doesn't come up with copy chart. And then we go to Google Docs, and in this case, my mock assignment, I want a chart here. I click where I want it, I paste it. I recommend, it'll ask you if you want to do this as a linked spreadsheet or an unlinked spreadsheet. I recommend doing it unlinked. Doesn't really matter, the difference being that if it's linked and you update that chart, it will update it in this document. And if you paste unlinked, it will paste it and it'll just keep it exactly as it is no matter what you do to the other one. I recommend doing it unlinked, just in case you accidentally screw up something. And yeah, but that is preference, that is not absolute. You can make the chart bigger, same way you do in Sheets. Just pull in the corner. You can change any aspect of this thing's dimensions, whatever is most convenient. And yeah, really quickly, we're also going to go back here, and I'm going to show you some things about pie charts that are a little bit funky. Um, First, I'm going to draw your attention to the fact that all of these bars are called series in a bar chart, and that's perfectly fine. But in a pie, they are called value. And you'll notice that a pie only displays a single value. So in this case, if I was to do a pie, I'd probably want to do total or gold, but it doesn't display a whole host of things. So, keep that in mind when you are making these. You do need to be very aware of what you are intending to show. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to post a comment, and I'll get back to you.